The situation is very dynamic, not only around Poland but also on a global scale, and the strategic uncertainty that has accompanied us for many, many months has been caused by the war in Ukraine, but not only that, it has also been caused by other dramatic events. This requires very serious geopolitical reflection and a response that is fully adequate to the real challenges. When we think about Polish diplomacy, it is no coincidence that today everyone in Poland is so emotionally focused on the tasks of Polish foreign policy, on our relationships both with countries that pose threats to Poland and with our allies. Today we also have a reason for great satisfaction, and I want to thank everyone involved in this truly significant undertaking. I am talking about the SAFE program. I know that statistics, figures and amounts no longer make a big impression, perhaps because we have proved to be a very effective government when it comes to mobilizing both domestic and foreign resources. When it comes to Polish defense, today we are dealing with an absolutely unique event, and I will not hesitate to use a term that is sometimes overused. This is an epoch-making event. The SAFE program was, in a sense, designed, initiated and conceived by Poland, and from the very first days of our government we did everything to ensure that the defense of the eastern border of Europe, the eastern NATO border, and therefore our eastern border, was an important issue not only for Poland, for Polish soldiers and for the Polish border guard, but also a major task for the whole of Europe. And here I am speaking primarily about financing. We are doing very well, currently the best in Europe, when it comes to securing the land border. We accomplished this with our own resources. The Eastern Shield, the earlier tightening of the border against illegal migration, these were the initial tasks we set for ourselves, and we truly accomplished a tremendous job as Poland, which became a model for the entire Western world for how to do this without inciting campaigns of hatred or contempt, without compromising the essence of humanity, simply to ensure the security of the state and to seal the borders, both in terms of external military threats and threats related to organized illegal migration. From our perspective, the SAFE program was intended from the start to be a project that would allow us to utilize European funds on a massive scale for the Polish defense industry and the Polish border. We focused on these two things. Ladies and gentlemen, the funds that will come to Poland from the SAFE program are greater than the entire defense budget of Spain or the entire defense budget of Italy. And I am speaking only about the SAFE funds, not about our own budgetary defense expenditures. So the scale here is truly unprecedented. We are talking about close to 200 billion zlotys arranged by the European Union, and we cautiously estimate that approximately 80% will benefit Polish companies, the Polish armaments group and private as well as state-owned entities, and thus will be a direct investment in the Polish economy. This is what we intended from the very beginning. This is what is called dual-purpose use, and we have applied this approach so that the funds serve both the economy and defense, making them useful in both civilian and military dimensions. The SAFE program is a model example of this. These funds will drive the Polish economy. These funds will be invested. Almost 30 projects out of more than 100 are directly for the Eastern Shield and the Eastern Border, so they will also directly strengthen our security. Together with Deputy Prime Minister Kosiniak-Kamysz, we will soon also witness the launch of a major investment aimed at ensuring drone security for Poland's eastern border, and thus also for Europe's. A component of the Eastern Shield is the SAN program anti-drone systems. They must be the most modern in the world and must also be flexible and adapted to potential new threats. I am glad that, if everything goes well, we will be launching this great undertaking later this week. Once again, I thank everyone very much. I want to say that this is our obvious task, and we will be held accountable for it. It was also my personal ambition that we can honestly tell the Polish people, while looking them in the eyes, that the Polish eastern border will be safe thanks to this work. Today, at this moment, the Polish land border with Belarus and with Russia is the best guarded border of all European borders. And this is not our last word. So once again, thank you very much, and let us proceed with the agenda. Thank you.